Considine. Now is McLean back on his feet.
Yeah, he might just have gone over his ankle again. He's managed to shake it off quickly.
Durnan. Stanton challenging with Shinnie. Here's Ling. Slater. Back for Mark Durnan. Harry Lewis on loan from Southampton. Header clear by McKenna. There's Flood. Now Slater. Closing down by McLean. McKenna's header. Gillespie underneath it.
Fell there from Matty Smith, just getting on, holding the shirt of Andy Considine there. United struggling to get any sort of controlled passing going here.
Logan launching it, looking for McGinn, who'd taken up a useful position. Ball from King gave Flood too much to do, and Shinnie, a tigerish competitor.
Yeah, it's just one or two passes from United, and then it's going astray. I think you're seeing the difference in quality, even at this early stage.
Troubling times these for Csaba Laszlo, who was knocked out here in the fourth round of his final season with Hearts. There's McGinn, rolls it into Mackay-Steven! 2-0! And Gary Mackay-Steven puts his former club on the brink of an exit from this competition, and his current club on course for the quarter-finals.
Well, they're just so weak at the back, Dundee United. Giving the ball, this is their own throw-in. And they're just so weak. And McGinn, the weight of that pass, it just allows Mackay-Steven. His first touch was actually not the best. Got away from him slightly. But you just can't afford to be caught on the ball as Craig Slater was there. Gary Mackay-Steven making it count. Getting it past Lewis. And even this early, before the half hour, Aberdeen get the 2-goal advantage.
Added to the pain of his former club, and these are troubled times for Csaba Laszlo, who's only been in charge since November.
Just a combination there, they give it ball away again. And you just can't afford to do that. Jamie Robson yet again losing possession when he could easily have played the ball back to his goalkeeper.
Added to the pain of his former club, and these are troubled times for Csaba Laszlo, who's only been in charge since November.
Just a combination there, they give it ball away again. And you just can't afford to do that. Jamie Robson yet again losing possession when he could easily have played the ball back to his goalkeeper. I think the attitude from these Aberdeen players has been absolutely first class. Not allowing United any sniff to get in here.
Christie. Considine. Diagonal ball now aimed towards McGinn. Christie prodding it through, and Logan is first to get there. Mackay-Steven forced wide this time, but he's got support here. It's the long-serving Considine. Logan with a header back. Shinnie looking to get there. It's back in the end by Stanton. O'Connor.
I don't think they'll take their foot off the gas, Aberdeen. They're already dominating. Get to the half hour, look at the amount of attempts they've had in comparison to Dundee United. On target, they're working the goalkeeper. This could be an ugly afternoon for United.
It's some 3 decades now since this fixture was christened the new firm. The balance of power has certainly switched significantly in that time. Particularly under Jim McLean when Dundee United were very dominant.
Yeah, the best teams in their history under Jim McLean, under Sir Alex Ferguson here at Aberdeen. Changed days, but to be fair to this Aberdeen side, they're improving a great deal. It's marvellous to know that they've been granted planning permission for a new stadium, and I think Derek McInnes can take this club on a wee bit more success here.
Kai Stevens strikes it against Grant Gillespie to earn Aberdeen a corner. It's very much one-way traffic now.
Gillespie did well just to deny the cross into the box. Having to regroup again. Everyone forward for Aberdeen.
Christie showed too much of that to Smith. Christie, the only one of the scorers from the previous round, now not to have got on the score sheet today. Slater coming under pressure. There's Gillespie. Now King. Dundee United
can't get forward. Can't get it in the last third. It's difficult for his teammates to go up in support of him if they're not even confident that he can take a secure touch and try and bring them into the game.
Well, if he's going to make a change with the hope of rescuing this tie, you have the feeling that Laszlo is going to have to make it pretty quickly, because the way things are going at the moment, it could be beyond them by half-time.
See where their full-backs are now. Logan way up on the right-hand side. Considine pushing forward on the left. There's a lot of
Smith. There's Gillespie, who's already been on the losing side twice this season against Aberdeen. It's twice in the space of 10 days, in fact, back in August. League and the League Cup with his former side Hamilton. Here's O'Connor. Slater, Ling, Stanton's onto it. This could give Dundee United hope, and he has. And that's how quickly things can change. A great break from midfield by Sam Stanton for his 6th of the season, and the championship team, who seemed down and out, restore some hope here.
Well done, Sam Stanton, because when he gets on the end of this, he's got a long way to go to get through on goal. His first touch allows him just to take an extra 2 or 3 touches. There must be a lot going through his mind here. Does he go round the goalkeeper? Does he finish it first time? He's under pressure from Shinnie. But he finds a corner. There's a lot of composure there. And it's a goal out of nothing. Well done to Ling, because his layoff to Stanton allowed him to get through. United got a bit of encouragement now. It looked as though they were going to be overrun completely.
That was the danger. It may still be yet. And it is, because Kenny McLean's header restores the 2-goal advantage here for Aberdeen. And just as Dundee United
here, yet again a throw in for United to get the ball away. But how about that for a bit of skill from Christie? And then the weight of the cross, allowing Kenny McLean to get into the box and guide it away towards that far corner. Lewis can't get anywhere near it. What a response from Aberdeen after losing a goal. From one end to the other, and McLean, as he does so often, getting into the box, getting on the end of things and making it count.
It's only the second goal he scored here this season, Kenny McLean. The other one was a penalty. The referee liked that challenge from Andy Considine, and if Aberdeen do make it through to the quarter-finals, he now won't play as a result of that booking.
Well, Stanton again showing how clever he is, how skillful he can be. Totally wiped out with Considine. Again, no complaints from the Aberdeen defender. He knows he'll miss the quarter-final tie. We're assuming that Aberdeen will keep a hold of this lead. Aberdeen will keep a hold of this lead.
Well, Dundee United through Sam Stanton made us rethink that when they pulled it back to 2-1, only to concede very rapidly again. Can Craig Slater engineer something here that will put Dundee United back in the frame? Clear sight of it for Freddie Woodman. Murdoch, headed back from Flood. That was a real danger there because McGinn was just about to get in and Durnan reached it.
That type of problem's gone right through this United side, giving the balls away so cheaply. Shinnie here has picked up a yellow. He's absolutely convinced that he got the ball. It's a challenge here with Billy King. King trying to get away, doesn't get anywhere near it. And again, Willie Collum was strong. Whether you think it's a yellow card or not, he certainly didn't touch the ball, Graham Shinnie.
And the ball was not pulled over Willie Collum's eyes. Considine, the other Aberdeen player to have been shown a yellow card.
Shows how expensive they can be. Considine missing the next round. Sure to be an attractive quarter-final draw.
King, beaten off it by Shinnie. And he's managed to reach Mackay Stephen. He's got plenty of runners to his right, he may not need them! Lewis got a touch.
That's a brilliant save from Harry Lewis. This is going right into the top corner. Mackay Stephen picking the ball up at the halfway line. Sizing up his options, decides to go himself. What a good strike. And Lewis a match for it. Fair bit of power behind this. Lewis had to get that touch.
McGinn's corner. Clean handling from Harry Lewis. Rooney. Blown for the free kick by the time that Christie thought he could get away.
Look what Durman's trying to win that ball. That's your centre back. Dragged into his opponent's half just to win a header.
Cleared by Durnan. What we have on the agenda for you in the Scottish Premiership. Saturday midday, Sky Sports football for Ross County against Hearts. And next Sunday, Rangers are at Hamilton. That's on Sky Sports Football from 2 o'clock. Touch from McGinn. Away by Mark Dernan. Considine losing out, and Stanton looking to provide this time. Just too much on it for King.
Just slightly heavy from Stanton, but another indication of how creative he can be in United's midfield.
Here's McLean. Here's Considine. McKenna. Now McLean. McGinn. Smith just steps across him. Here's King. Robson. King.
McGinn's come over to the left-hand side. Gary Mackay-Steven changing over to the right-hand side. Aberdeen just mixing it up a little. I think somebody's kept that ball up.
Memento.
Give much away here in Aberdeen.
I thought he'd gone to the beach to reclaim it, actually. Here's Considine. Now Shinnie. Rooney. Logan. Here's McLean. Gillespie got in, but what part of his body did it touch? Big appeals for handball. Woodman's clearance closed down by Slater. Ling. Well, he was offside. Thought he'd withdrawn himself from the action, but the minute he became active, the flag went up.
But United, I think, have been outclassed this half. They've been overrun, they've been bullied a little. A lot for Shaba Laszlo and Laurie Ellis to work on.
They've made a lot of their own problems, certainly, which have led to the Aberdeen goals. Rush the hand of Sam Stanton, so Aberdeen get the free kick. Stanton, who gave Dundee United their brightest spot of the half. The goal that had them within reach of Aberdeen's lead. Only to have the stuffing promptly knocked out of them again. Here's Scott McKenna with a free kick. Trying to angle it in the direction of Ryan Christie, whom he picks out. Too much of that show. Here's Scott McKenna with a free kick. Trying to angle it in the direction of Ryan Christie, whom he picks out. Too much of that shown to Grant Gillespie. McKenna's in there again. And again making it unpredictable. Slater's back there. Dealt with by Murdoch. O'Connor. Now McLean. He's got away from Flood. McGinn. Away by Flood. Rooney wins the header. Cleared by Murdoch. Christie!
Yes, a poor attempt from Christie, but I can tell you he's capable of finding back the depth there.
Well, Premiership supremacy telling here. Adam Rooney starting the scoring off after 20 minutes with a header. Added to by the former Dundee United man Gary Mackay-Steven, which had his old club in real trouble until Sam Stanton gave them hope. But having pulled it back to 2-1, they then promptly gave away that advantage when Kenny McLean with a second-headed goal for Aberdeen gave us a half-time score here at Pittodrie of Aberdeen 3, Dundee United 1.
Ladbrokes, backing Scottish football on Sky Sports.
I didn't plan for this to happen. Kim and Christina 1 week, Denise and Chris the next. Just sort of happened.
Choose and buy your perfect car with complete control. Visit carwow.com and see what you could save.
We can cross continents and time zones at the mere touch of a button. The moment a game changes is the moment we see it. I miss nothing. We are members of the world's favourite.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
We've come a long, long way together. Through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you.
Yesterday, today and tomorrow, we have been and always will be by your side.
I have to praise you like I should.
Are you on autopilot when it comes to sensitive teeth? Using a toothpaste that just numbs the pain? Try Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief. Its unique technology treats the cause of sensitivity, repairing teeth for instant and long-lasting pain relief. Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief. Stop numbing, start repairing.
RAF Regulars and Reserves. No ordinary job.
Should I be making motorcycles?
Yes, you like motorcycles.
Should I start a motorcycle company?
Yes, you really like motorcycles.
Should I make a Squarespace website for it?
Yes, they're very good websites.
But why am I in the desert talking to myself? Don't ask me. Okay.
Don't miss extra savings in Oak Furniture Library. You can furnish every room with 100% solid hardwood. Save £200 on this modern Tokyo chest of drawers, now $299. And save £230 on this contemporary St. Ives sideboard, now just $359. Hurry to a store near you. Must end Sunday.
Our house has helped us achieve so much.
It's where we raised our family. All the laughter and the tears.
And now our house has done the most amazing thing of all. Thanks to equity release, it's given us the money to enjoy our retirement, help the grandkids, and still live in the house we love.
So now we can do all the things we dreamed of. To discover how your house can help you in retirement, call Key Retirement for your free equity release guide on 0800 0448 448 or try our calculator at keyretirement.co.uk.
Ready?
Ladbrokes, backing Scottish football on Sky Sports.
Here at Pittodrie, Aberdeen have a 3-1 lead over Dundee United. They've dominated an attempt, 7 shots on target. And just look at that, 61% of the possession. Looking back on the first half, very pleased to say we have Jolus, goalkeeper with Aberdeen, and James McFadden. James, looking back at the first half, yes, 3-1 scoreline says a lot about the first half, but how would you just sum up the dominance that Aberdeen have had?
Well, that's what it's been. It's been a domination from start to finish. Aberdeen have come and shown their class. You know, they're the league above. They're the second best team in the country, and they have been for the last 4 years. And they've shown that. You know, they've came and treated it. Their attitude has been first class, and that's why they're so far ahead. You know, going forward, they're a massive threat going forward. They're creating chances, and they're tight at the back as well. So it's been a fantastic performance from Aberdeen, and I expect much the same for the second half.
It started so strongly. You're obviously very happy at the beginning. We saw the great determination of Rooney as well to set things up very nicely indeed for that lead.
Yeah, that's Rooney thrives on them sort of goals. That's his range from a yard out. You know, any loose ball, he's always looking, sniffing in them sort of areas, and he shows great bravery. I think he gets a whack in the face as well. But no, that's what he's in the team for, to put them chances away, and he's always there for them.
And as well, just highlighting the great passing play that we've seen with Aberdeen as well, which culminated in a 2-goal advantage.
Yeah, I think the attitude's been spot on so far, and you see the pressing there from Ryan Christie and Narmagin. And Gaz's first touch, you think he maybe loses it, but then he shows good quality, and it's a tidy finish. And we just need to do more of the same in the second half. Keep it tight at the back and keep showing bits of quality like that.
It was a bit of a highlight, wasn't there? We saw the fans right here just celebrating. It didn't last long, did it? But it was reducing the deficit and giving them some hope.
Yeah, it did. It came at a time where we thought Aberdeen were just going to run away with the game. It's a bit sloppy here from a corner, who tries to, you know, put his boot through the ball, but it's a fantastic touch from Stanton here, and he doesn't panic, picks his spot, and we think it's a game on. You know, Dundee United had very little in the first half, and you think, right, if they can keep that going to half time, they can maybe change it and come back into the game.
And that was their first shot on target, in fact. But what about the relief, of course, with the response pretty much straight away?
Yeah, again, great attitude, and as you see, just pressing, showing the right work ethic, pressing, a few mistakes from them at the back, but puts a good quality, great delivery in from Ryan Christie, and Kenny's on the end of it with an excellent place header.
Yeah, Ryan Christie's pressure's excellent, and then a little bit of magic, and at the end of that, it's a fantastic ball, and he couldn't do any more. He put it exactly where he wanted it, and it's a great finish from Kenny McLean also.
What do you think the reaction's going to be in the dressing room now from a Dundee United perspective?
I don't know what they can do. I think they'll have to get another forward on, because Ling's too isolated up front, as you saw with Sam Stanton breaking through to get the goal. They have to go and have a go now. They've got nothing to lose. If they keep sitting back, Aberdeen are going to press and press and press. They're going to keep creating chances, and they'll run away with the game.
We should see what the second half holds. We're just 45 minutes away from Aberdeen booking their place in the quarter-finals. The Dons have been dominant over Dundee United. We'll be back with the second half next.
Ladbrokes, backing Scottish football on Sky Sports.
Book now with the new hotel booking website.
Brooks, backing Scottish football on Sky Sports.
Book now with the new hotel booking website, RyanairRooms.com. You can choose from 1 million rooms worldwide, from 3 to 5-star hotels. There's free cancellation rates on most, and we're the only hotel site that pays you 10% credit back to use on your next Ryanair flight. Ryanair Rooms.
What do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? Place one more acca and I'll qualify for Betway's free bet club.
Impossible.
I can place as many multiples as I like. I get £10 in free bets if I spend 25 quid. Well, they just do it every week.
There's so many.
I know. I can place a bet on any of these sports. Oh, the love of the game. Betway.
Trivago does the work for you and instantly compares the prices of over 600,000 hotels. I've been saying this a lot lately, but what does it mean for you? It means that by using Trivago, you could save up to 30% when booking your next hotel. Instead of accepting just one price or spending hours searching so many sites, let Trivago instantly compare prices of hundreds of websites to save you both time and money. And that is how Trivago finds your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
Eliza, hurry.
You clean that lab, you get out.
This creature is intelligent.
Bonus. That's why uninsured driver cover is standard on Swinton's Classic and Premier policies. Turn nagging doubt into nothing to worry about with Swinton.
Whatever your next step, take it with the new Ford EcoSport. Our next step in small SUVs. New Ford EcoSport. Together, we go further.
Watch very carefully.
Some people still believe magic is real.
I want to see for myself.
Do you want to bring it in? Yeah?
I just don't see the point in conflict.
Pretend I didn't hear that.
I am Rome, and where I walk is Rome.
Now it's a war.
Oops. My theory is that you're a bad man pretending to be an idiot, whereas she thinks you're merely an idiot.
Aberdeen looking most likely at half-time to be the last team to book themselves a place in the
here for Aberdeen.
as we have Joe Lewis in the studio. I'm going to ask you about Freddie Woodman out there nice and early, getting himself warmed up. Why would that be?
I mean, I don't think he touched the ball too many times with his hands. He'll be want to get a feel of the ball again, and hopefully that's as much as he has to do for the rest of the game, and he has a quiet second half.
Yeah, fairly settled and quite composed as well, would you say, your Aberdeen side?
Yeah, definitely. The manager will be looking for more of the same. Keep that intensity, the pressing, and the quality in the final third, and get some more goals.
Yeah. Do you anticipate any kind of goals coming from Dundee United from what you've seen?
No. I think it'll be down to Aberdeen's undoing again, like the first one. It was pretty easy possession for them, and Dundee United capitalised, but I think we'll see more of the same of Aberdeen. They've been very efficient, and I don't expect them to let up.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out if there's any substitutes being made as well. I'm sure we can find out when we cross back to Andy Walker alongside Rob Hawthorne.
Yes, right on cue. Paul McMullen is going to come on for the second half here for Dundee United. Csaba Laszlo acting as a result of this first half deficit and taking off Craig Slater to bring on McMullen, who is a player with a bit of fire in his belly. He's been sent off twice already this season, angered his manager because the last sending off came as a result of a second caution, which was for a dive. But can McMullen here liven things up for the Championship team in the second half?
You know, you can see him here. He's playing far forward. He's trying to get close to Ling, product of Celtic's youth system. Spent most of his time really on loan. St Mirren, Wharton, Dunfermline. Good opportunity here for him to try and make his mark.
McMullen actually missed a penalty in that defeat at St Mirren just after Christmas, which saw Dundee using his opponent for leverage. Celtic, Motherwell and Rangers. Involved in the game, and to bring that kind of ignition that Dundee United are looking for.
Well, he's got a bit of sharpness about his game, McMullen. Not electric pace, but good over the first 5 and 10. And if he can get a secure first touch,
is Considine. Stanton's header. Aberdeen 7 times winners of the Scottish Cup, but it's a while since they did hold the trophy, back in 1990. Here's Flood. Moved on by McMullen. It's back by Considine. Got a very impressive record here in the Scottish Cup, which perhaps demonstrates the size of Dundee United's job, especially at 1-3.
Well, they've started the second half reasonably well, Dundee United, but that is what had killed them in the first half. It killed them again here.
McGinn was the one who pounced. Here's Rooney. Christie wanted it played in early, and he's got it, Ryan Christie, into the side netting. The flag.